Isaac Newton, a man who cracked the code of gravity, who saw the universe's hidden laws, had a secret. In 1675, he wrote something that chills the bone. "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." But who were these giants? And what dark price did Newton pay to climb their heights? Alchemist, we will unravel the mystery of a genius who stood on the edge of the unknown and dared to look further. You won't want to look away. If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants. Isaac Newton. This quote, often attributed to Newton in a letter to Robert Hooke in 1675, reflects his humility and acknowledgement of the contributions of those who came before him. It's a great starting point for exploring themes of knowledge, progress, and the interconnectedness of human discovery. Isaac Newton, the man who unraveled gravity, once wrote something hauntingly humble. "If I have seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." What did he mean? Was this a confession of his own limits, or a secret to unlocking genius? In this video, we're diving into Newton's cryptic wisdom to uncover how you can see further in your own life. Let's step into the shadows of history and find out. The quote explained, Newton wasn't just talking about physics. When he wrote this in 1675, he was saying something deeper. No one achieves greatness alone. The giants were the thinkers before him, Galileo, Kepler, Copernicus, whose ideas he built upon. It's a dark truth. Even a genius like Newton knew he was part of something bigger, a chain of minds stretching back centuries. But here's the twist. What if we're all standing on shoulders, whether we realize it or not? Your teachers, your mentors, even the books you read, they're the giants lifting you up. Think about it. Newton stood on Galileo's shoulders to understand motion. Einstein stood on Newton's to discover relativity. Today, you're standing on the shoulders of everyone who's taught you. Your parents, your professors, even the creators you watch on YouTube. I remember when I first learned coding, I didn't start from scratch. I used tutorials, forums, and open source projects. Those were my giants. Who are yours? Every step forward you take is because someone else laid the groundwork. The deeper layer. But there's a shadow to this idea. Standing on giants means you carry their weight, their mistakes, their biases, their blind spots. Newton himself was a product of his time, obsessed with alchemy and theology as much as science. What are we inheriting from our giants that might hold us back? To see further, we have to look beyond their shoulders, question what they couldn't see, and dare to step into the unknown. That's where true discovery happens. Newton's genius came at a cost. He was a solitary man, plagued by paranoia and bitter rivalries. Like his feud with Robert Hooke, the very man he wrote this quote to. Some say the giants line was a subtle jab, since Hooke was short in stature. Newton's life was a storm of isolation, mental breakdowns, and relentless obsession. Standing on giants didn't just lift him up, it weighed him down with the pressure to surpass them. What does that tell us? Sometimes, the higher you climb, the heavier the burden. And here's where it gets darker. Newton wasn't just a scientist. He was an alchemist, spending years chasing the philosopher's stone, a mythical artifact said to turn lead into gold and grant eternal life. He wrote over 1 million words on alchemy, more than on physics. Why? Because he believed the universe held hidden truths beyond what his giants could see. In a way, his alchemical quest was his attempt to climb past the shoulders of those giants into the mystical unknown. It didn't work, but it shaped his mind, blending science with the occult in ways we still don't fully understand. The broader impact, collaboration and progress. Newton's quote isn't just about him. It's about all of us. Science itself is a tower of giants, each generation building on the last. But what happens when the tower gets too tall? Today, we're standing on the shoulders of tech giants. Think of the internet, AI, space travel. Yet, we also inherit their shadows. Ethical dilemmas, environmental costs, and the risk of losing sight of what's human. Newton's words remind us that progress isn't just about seeing further. It's about choosing where to look. Will we use our height to solve the world's problems? Or will we fall under the weight of our own ambition? Call to action. So, who are the giants in your life? And more importantly, what will you see when you stand on their shoulders? Drop a comment with the name of someone who's helped you see further. I'll read everyone. If this sparked your curiosity, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the minds that shaped our world. Let's keep climbing together.